in today's video, I'm gonna go through some of the main reasons why I chose dentistry, and then I'm gonna be also talking about dentistry in the US. Hopefully, this video will give you an idea if you want to practice dentistry in the US, and also give you an idea what are some of the cool things about being a dentist in here. So, if you are interested in any of those, please keep watching me. So the first reason I want to talk about, which I think is very important to me, is the flexibility of the career. So if you are someone that um, like to work under the supervision, or let's say you don't like to have all the responsibility on you, then you can be working as an associate dentist. If you're a person that more of a leader and you like to have your own business in the future and you're a business person, then you could be having your own office. If you're a person that you like dentistry but you kind of like talking about dentistry and studying about dentistry rather than actually using your hands, there are multiple opportunities to be like to teach and be a faculty member, multiple opportunities to be more involved in research. Especially dentistry is a very like it's a change, it's a career that changes constantly. There's always like a new technology, new invention that dentists use on a daily basis, and so it's a great career for researching and for being involved in research. So I think that's one of the main reasons for me, because for me, I do like to practice with my hands and I do like to practice as a general dentist, but then there's also always the opportunities available to be anything you want. And also, if you don't like all the procedure, you can always be a specialist. You can always work maybe on pedos only. You can maybe do ortho only. So the amount of flexibility you have to choose how you want to practice is endless, and there's always something that for example, like when I started working as a dental assistant, I found out that you can actually be more involved in military and like do dental screening and dental exams for like in military bases, and that's like a job for dentists, and it's a very highly paid job. So there is, like I said, there is endless opportunities out there, and it's just something amazing because there isn't a lot of careers out there where you get to choose how you would practice in the future. So if you see me looking to this side, I have my computer with me and I have some notes written down, and that's why I'm gonna be constantly just looking to the side. So my second reason, which is also one of my favorite reasons, is you are actually going to change people's lives. You're gonna be so engaged in changing people's lives, and especially if you're gonna be working like during your practice, there would be times where you're going to be meeting someone who don't have teeth and you want to give them a denture, who has a broken front tooth and they have like a wedding or they have something to go to. So like in a one way or another, you're going to be involved with someone that will really appreciate what you're doing and really gives you feedback that will make you feel that we're doing something great here. I practice as a cosmetic dentist for part of my life, and I really enjoyed it. And one of the reasons why I enjoyed it is like on a daily basis, you would meet those people who don't like their teeth and who have been suffering from like they're not that confident because they just don't like to smile, or like they put their hands whenever they smile, and you kind of work on their teeth and you give them a new smile, and it just changes their just changes everything about their personality, like, and then they do really appreciate what you're doing. So that's something amazing. It will make you feel that you're very special, and it's an honor to be able to do that in such a career. So I think that's also amazing. My third reason is that it's really there is like a flexibility in choosing how you want to practice, and also flexibility in how much you want to practice. So most of the dentists that I know, especially those people that have their own office, they do not work for more than 3 to 4 days a week maximum. If you're a specialist, you can also be working 2 to 3 days a week. There are many dentists that work 5 days a week, but you will always have your weekends off and you will always have days off. So that's amazing. There are many careers out there, especially like as a physician, where you're always on the call and it's hard to find time for yourself. So it's amazing that dentistry have that, and I think it's also something great to consider. The other reason, it's, I think it, in my opinion, I think it's a cool job just because, like I mentioned, it's, you get to practice a lot with the technology, with the latest technology. And when I was practicing as a dental assistant, there was always a time where we bring something new, like a new implant device or just something new, and then you take like a course to learn how to use it, and that's it. You implement that in your own practice, and you um, like you study it and you see how it's working and you see if it's providing better service for the patient. So we're not just a dentist, but we're actually just, checking the stuff and seeing what works for our patients and choosing how we want to comfortably, like what are some of the instruments or some of the things that comfortably work for us. And that's also something very special about dentistry, and you will not see it in anywhere else. Now, my last reason is, actually not my last reasons, but my two last reasons is that it's a very respected job and it's a highly paid job. So, respective job, by I mean that people do appreciate the fact that we have, it's really hard to become a dentist, especially in the US. There's just a lot of commitment, there's a lot of things involved even before, like as an undergrad, before you even decide to become a dentist. There's a lot of things and steps that you need to take. You need to do observership and do some shadowing. You need to do some volunteering. It requires a lot of commitment, so many hours to study, so many things to do. And it's great that people do appreciate that. So if you say that you're a dentist, it's something very respectful in the community. And the second reason is that it's a very highly paid job. So I think in the US, I will be adding some statistics. I think in the US, the minimum payment, or like the average payment, is $78 per hour. And then people usually work for like 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours a day, and you can calculate that. But overall, it's a very high job. Is also, there is like differences around the states. I know that Texas pays a lot to dentists. Minnesota pays a lot to dentists. I think Florida does that too. So if you're interested in getting high paid, you can also check the states that are offering more to dentists, and you can focus on that. And basically, dentist in the US is really great. You will meet a lot of patients that are highly motivated, and then there is a lot of focus on preventive dentistry, a lot of focus on like coming and following up with appointments, coming every 6 months, coming every year, focusing on cleaning, focusing on doing things that actually protect you from losing your teeth, and actually protect you from um, like from anything that can happen. So there is a much more focus on a preventive dentistry and on emergency than on like emergency patients. I know in my country personally, and in a lot of countries, we don't see the patients as often, only like in emergencies. But here, one of the great things about having an insurance, that people are paying for it, so they kind of want to use it. So that's why they're more committed to coming to their dental visits, because they're already paying for the insurance. So why not getting benefit from that? So I really think that's amazing. And if you are looking forward to practice dentistry in the US, it's a great career. Like I said, it has all the benefits that I just mentioned. I think the only drawback is that it's a lot of work to get where you want. So if you are, you have to have passion, and remember, you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life. So you're going to be, maybe if you're a general dentist, and you're going to be doing the same procedures mostly for the everyday, and it's going to be a routine at one point. And also dentistry is also challenging. There will be times, there always would be times where you're not sure what you're doing, you're not sure how to like get going with this procedure. So if you don't have the passion and you don't have the motivation to get you going, it's really hard to keep moving forward. But if you have the passion and if you think you can do it, and if you think that even if you don't have the best profile, but if you think it's something that you want to be doing it, then that's what will get you going, and that's what will motivate you to move forward. And I think that's it. I enjoyed making this video. I love talking about dentistry, and I have a lot of other reasons why I chose to become a dentist, but this will make the video super long. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.